What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for pressing play. Today, we're going to be talking about the fact that Chevrolet is raising the prices again on the C8 Corvette effective October 2nd. Let's jump right into this one. All right, guys, so like you heard there in the beginning, Chevrolet is in fact raising the price on the C8 Corvette again. So 2024 already included some price raises, some price hikes, and some things taken away, especially for the Z06 and the E-Ray. What am I talking about? Well, the prices went up from 106 to about 109 for the Z06, and then on top of that, you also didn't get the $5,000 or the 500,000 GM points in the app for keeping the car for 6 months. They still don't want you to sell it before the 6 months, but now they're not rewarding you with those $5,000 for keeping it for those 6 months. So technically, the price went up by about $7,000 to $8,000 right off the bat, but now we're getting hit with $2,000 more on all of the Corvettes. So it doesn't matter if you're looking at a Stingray, a Z06, or an E-Ray. If your order is not in the system by yesterday, you're paying the extra $2,000 on any one of the models. But from what I understand, it doesn't stop there. We're going to talk all about it. So, guys, if we go over to the CorvetteBlogger.com, you can start off right off the bat by seeing this lovely title. Chevrolet has raised the price of all Corvette models by $2,000 effective October 2nd. I wanted to really quick mention ProClip as the sponsor of today's video. ProClip makes the mount that you're going to want for your car. It's an extremely easy to install system that does not require any kind of permanent modification, tape, or screws. It clips in and it can be removed as easily as it is installed. It is a two-part system, meaning that it will have just the arm for the C8 Corvette that wraps around the back of the infotainment system, and then you will choose whichever mount best fits your phone to go on the front. The best part, you can actually save 10% just by using the code HPO10 and following the link in the description down below. I had to look at this and read it a whole bunch of times to make sure that this was legit, but guys, if we scroll down through here, we get to see all of the great little nitty-gritty details here. It says Chevrolet dealers received a memo overnight from General Motors announcing a $2,000 price increase across the board on all 2024 Corvette models. The effective date for this price increase was yesterday, making every new order submitted subject to the price increase. However, dealers who submitted orders for the 2024 and have an 1100 status may have some price protection. We've seen this before, and having a price protected order sometimes means having to fight with your dealer to ensure you get it. Now, here's what the estimated pricing revision looks like for all three Corvette models and their trim packages. The prices already include the destination fee of $1,595. Now, before we get into the new prices of these cars, it's interesting because if we go to build our own C8 Corvette at Chevrolet's official website, they're still showing the old pricing. So a coupe was starting at $67,895 for 2024. Well, that's been changed. But before we talk about that, let's talk about what this car started out at. That price at one point was $59,995. So it has already come up almost 10 grand. And now with the additional 2 grand added onto it, yeah, we're at the 10 grand over what this car started out at. So the current price on GM's site, $67,895. And here is the updated pricing. So for the 1LT coupe, yep, it's going up exactly $2,000. It is now going to start at $69,895, which, like I said, is basically a $10,000 price increase from where this car was originally stated to be in 2020. So in 4 years, the price of the car has gone up $10,000, not to mention the price differences of all of the options. Pretty much all of the options on this car have also seen price increases, the biggest of which are probably the front-end lift. A lot of the carbon fiber packages, things like that have gone up in price since the car was originally announced as well. But just for giggles, let's check the Z06, because we can also custom build a Z06 online. Let's see where the price is at on Chevy's official website. So here we are again, and sure enough, GM's own website is not showing their updates, which is interesting. So the 2023 C8 Corvette Z06 started at $106,395. That price was boosted up from there to $109,695, an increase of about $3,300 right off the bat. So right off the bat, just for being a newer car, it is actually $3,300 more expensive. And again, these prices are including the destination charges. Now, like I said in the beginning, this doesn't even factor in the loss of that $5,000 reward for keeping the car for 6 months. So you're actually losing closer to $8,000 or $9,000 technically right off the bat. Now, what's even better about this is that $109,695, that price is not including the new $2,000 price hike from GM, which of course we can find the new pricing over at the CorvetteBlogger.com along with the Stingray prices. And sure enough, if we scroll down, there they are. So the new price for the 1LZ Coupe is in fact $2,000 higher. So it is now going to start at $111,695, which now is about $5,300 higher than it was in 2023. Now, for me, guys, this is kind of a problem. Obviously, I would assume most of you would agree with that. These cars are already super expensive. They're getting even more expensive, and this is only the tip of the iceberg. Once the UAW strike is done, once both sides have come to an agreement, these prices are likely to go up even higher, probably a significant amount higher. GM doesn't do the mid-year or partially into the year price increases very often. Not to say they've never done it, but obviously they have, but they don't do this very often. So the fact that they're already feeling the pressure from the UAW and they haven't even come to an agreement yet. Once they do, if they're anywhere near the 40% that UAW is asking for as an increase in pay wages, that cost is going to be filtered right on down to you. So when you're going to buy your new C8 Corvette, you are paying that extra percentage, not GM. GM's not going to eat it and just give you the car at the same rate. These prices are going to continue to go up, and hopefully the next increase we see isn't until 2025, but that one is going to be significant. Now, the problem with this is it doesn't stop at even the Z06. We also have the increases on the E-Ray. So again, let's check out GM's official website and see if their pricing is officially updated on their own website yet. So here we are. We're on GM's website officially for the C8 Corvette E-Ray, and wouldn't you know it, the prices are not updated here either. So the starting price for the E-Ray is $104,495, which is what everybody was told they were going to pay for this car. But the problem is there's very, very, very few E-Ray allocations that have even gone out yet. So the very few people that managed to get that $104,495 starting price are the lucky ones, because there is still going to be a $2,000 price adjustment added on top of that, because for some reason GM isn't updating their own websites. But luckily for us, the Corvette blogger is. So if we scroll down again from the Z06 prices down to the E-Ray, there they are. So it's going from $104,495 up to $106,495 for the 1LZ E-Ray. Now, what's funny about this is that's basically the same price that the 2023 Z06 started at. Now that's what the E-Ray is starting at. So yeah, not great. But that's just across the board, guys. Like I said, every one of the C8 Corvettes is getting a $2,000 price increase, assuming your order wasn't put in and accepted by GM as of yesterday. So if you're still looking to put in an order, you're still waiting for an allocation, you can count on this $2,000 price hike affecting you and your car. If we scroll down a little bit more here, we get some official verbiage from GM. It says that Chevrolet is announcing revised prices effective for vehicles produced on or after October 2nd, 2023. This revision affects base model prices, DFC, and specific options for the 2024 model year Corvette. Dealer invoice amounts will increase accordingly. Dealer discounts remain unchanged. Now, the part where it says specific options for the 2024 model year, I have heard that there was a change in pricing for the carbon fiber wheels. I haven't seen it reflected on the website yet, but stay tuned, guys, because as these changes break, I will make additional update videos to let you guys know exactly what options are changing and how they're changing as far as pricing is concerned. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. The $2,000 price hike is across the board for all of these cars, so if you're going to be affected, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm curious how many of you are going to be affected by this and how many of you are outraged by it, because this is a significant amount of money to throw on top of a car that you had already budgeted a certain price for. So let me know down below if you're affected and how you feel about it. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm going to have tons of content like this coming you're not going to want to miss. And as always, guys, I will catch you in the next upload.